Hi, my name is Dave Ulrich. I'm a professor of business at the Ross School of Business at the University of Michigan and a partner in the RBL group. What a privilege today to be at ASHRM. This is a great region. This region has such incredible resources in the ground, the oil and the services, but the ultimate resources are above the ground, in the minds and heads of the people. ASHRM is a leading organization in shaping how people and organizations can create value for the future. I've had the privilege of meeting with people here this time and other times and walk away enthused and excited about the set of skills people have. You bet. We're trying to think of, the delegates come to this kind of session to get ideas that will have impact. We talk about that as the creation of value. How do you use HR to build value? And I did three things today. The perspective. We don't think about the activity, but the outcome of the activity. Two is the outcome. What does HR deliver to the organization and its talent, leadership, and culture? And three is the transformation of HR. We've actually made a joke. It stands for POT, POT, which is a bad joke in this region and elsewhere. But it's perspective, outcome, and transformation so that HR professionals can go home and deliver more value. You know, change comes from understanding three things: why we should change, what we should change to, and how we change. The why is the business case. Managing change is not an option. If you cannot adapt at and be agile and quick, as Change Board teaches, you're going to lose. So what are the tools of change? And there are some disciplines and processes and tools. And how do we then implement those tools to be successful over time? We've studied the skills of HR for the last 30 years. One of the tweaks that we believe is it's not a skill set, it's how do those skills drive business value. In the most recent round of this study, we had 30,000 respondents, around 22 different parts of the world with partners. What we discovered is the most critical skill for HR people is the management and navigation of paradox. Paradox means that there's a tension, and out of the tension comes the capacity for change. If there's no tension, there's no change, because you just do what you've always done. But when there's a tension, out of that tension comes change. And HR's skill set is to manage that tension to create a focus and an ability to make change happen. One of the things we've learned as we think about HR globally is that the skill sets for HR are much the same anywhere in the world. There's an old British athlete, and there's a new movie out on him called Eddie the Eagle. Eddie the Eagle was a great skier. He was the best downhill ski jumper in Britain, and he went to the Olympics. Today, he wouldn't, because there's a global minimum you've got to reach. In this region and elsewhere, there's a global minimum in HR, and that minimum is creating value for the employees, the customers, the investors, and the communities. If HR doesn't do that in this region or elsewhere, they won't be effective. It's always a delight to come to this region. Our family has vacationed here. We've been in Bahrain, we've been in Oman, we've been in Abu Dhabi, we've been in Saudi, we've been in Dubai, obviously. This region, because of its heritage, because of its history, literally has a heart and a soul. And you sense that when you see the people. There's a warmth, there's a gentility, and there's a commitment to get better.